quickly as I sat down. So if anyone would like to ask any questions, I don't know. I guess not.
Where do you get your ideas?
In general, I just sort of come up with them. People say things, and I sort of think, oh, that'd be a great idea to have in a book. But this one, actually, the story started out way different than it became. There's this club, this LARP club, which is a thing Allie and I actually do with formed swords and fighting. It's very goofy. But that was actually a big focus in the original plot. I had this little plot sheet, which I wish I'd printed out now. And it was all about this story, and it was very weird, and I killed the main character off at the end, and I don't know, and I was planning on writing that, but as what happens in most of my stories, I start with a plan, and then the characters just sort of take off on their own and don't care what I have to say. But yeah, I mean, there were so many. There were 2 characters that weren't on the original outline at all, and I had this fairly long original outline for all the characters, and then 2 characters just popped up, and like, hey, we're gonna join the cast. I don't know why, but a lot of stuff I did not plan. Some things were more planned. I mean, there's a lot of talk about bullying in that, which is something I think I really wanted to discuss. It's something, you know, I've been through and a lot of other kids I know have been through. So I wanted to talk about that, but other than that, nothing else really was that much planned. So yeah.
What's your next project?
Well, my friend Lily and I have been talking about writing a play. I sort of wrote a couple scenes in it, but I'm not much of a screenwriter. I have no idea how to do it. But I think I'm gonna write, I guess I'll write another book again. I don't know, something else. Something completely different. No more young adult fiction, it's horrible.
Did you paint that cover?
I painted this, yeah, in my bedroom with Crayola washables. But I did, yeah, it turns out that's not high quality paint, who would have thought. But yeah, I did design the real cover for the book too. There was, CreateSpace actually had covers on, pictures on file that you could use. And so I reformatted and I made it gold because originally it was green. So, because I kind of like the fall thing more. And I paint a lot of trees. So I wanted to do something with trees. It's not very symbolic to the book, but yeah, I designed the cover by myself.
Is this something you just want to do for pleasure or more like occupation going forward?
I really want to do it as an occupation, and I've been told by a lot of people I know it's not very realistic. No one really is ever a writer, but it's something. But it's something that I didn't think could be an occupation. I mean, when Miss Inez had me, there was no way I was going to be a writer. I mean, I had so many other things I wanted to do, but I was not going to be a professional writer just because, you know, everyone tells you can't be a professional artist and you can't be a professional writer. They're like 2 things that no one should ever do. But I guess I'm going to do it, so. Anyone else? All right, then.
Well, we have refreshments in the back, so please eat.
And we have lots of books. Lots of books. I think when we were ordering them, I was like, I was really hopeful at the time because I just made like 5 sales in a day. We should order 50. And Mom was like, you want to order 40? No, let's order 50. But, so we have plenty of books, more than we have here. So